I know a lot of people don't like Tyler Hansbrough, and that's cool, man. He's fun to not like. He's that guy. Yeah, he's that guy in basketball that all the announcers love and all the analysts love and all the fans hate. If you're not a UNC fan, there's a good chance that you hate Tyler Hansbrough. I understand that. I understand that. People hated the Patriots a few years ago. People hate the Yankees. People hate whoever's on top. It's easy, and I deal with that too. I actually have the #1 show here on ericpedigo.sports.officelive.com, and with that, like Spider-Man says, with great power comes great responsibility. I want to look up some Tyler Hansbrough information right now. I mean, I just want to look it up because a lot of people say that yes, he's a great college player, but it won't translate well into the pros. He's not going to be a good. See, Graham says Christian Laettner all over again, and it's a popular opinion. It really is. I mean, it really, really is. But I don't agree with it per se. I like Hansbrough. I don't see any reason he can't succeed in the pros. I mean, I'm not talking about being, an all-star every year or anything like that, but I'm saying I think he'll be a starter for the majority of his career, and I think he'll be a solid contributor. I think he gets a bad rep because of other popular college players that have done well in college, that have gone on to the pros and not done well. I think that he gets kind of compared a little bit, kind of lumped in with guys like, I hear this a lot. Well, I mean, look at a few years ago, Adam Morrison, J.J. Redick. I mean, they lit up the college, and the people I hear this from talk like this in the voice that I'm using. They lit up the college circuits, and now look, now they're just fighting for playing time in the NBA. Well, here's the difference between Hansbrough and guys like Adam Morrison and guys like J.J. Redick. Mark Graham says he'll never start on a regular basis. See, I think you're wrong. Listen, Tyler Hansbrough is 6'9", 250, all right? He's not going to be a center. He will be a power forward, and 6'9" is not too small to be a power forward. Case in point, Elton Brand, right? He's built about the same, and when he's healthy, which isn't very often, but when he is, he's one of the best in the league. Tyler Hansbrough, what sets him apart from guys like a Redick or a Morrison is his work ethic. This guy is the hardest worker in college basketball. I mean, this guy works. Like, he works at it. He really, really works. You know what I mean? And these two, Redick and Morrison, have admitted just recently they coasted through college. It was easy to them. It was absolutely easy to them. They didn't need to try. They were just better than everybody. You could see when you watch that just how easy it all came to them. How they were just dominating the college competition like it was nothing, and they felt like that. And it was obvious to me. But and now they're trying hard. Now they're working, but it's late. They're getting their work ethic late in life. They didn't need it ever before. They didn't need it in high school. They didn't need it in college. Now they do because they're in the NBA. Tyler Hansbrough is not that kind of player. Hansbrough's a worker, man. He's a beast. He's a fighter. He's a hustler. I don't just hate people because other people do. I like Hansbrough. And I know he's going to be good in the NBA. I don't have a jersey or anything hanging up. I'm not like a big Hansbrough fan. I'm not that big of a fan of any team or anything. I just like to talk about stuff. Smith Dog says he'll need to make some adjustments though if he's going to power forward. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not trying to be mean, but I mean, what kind of adjustments? Watch this guy's game, man. He battles for boards down low. Battles. He doesn't take advantage of the fact that he's a little bit taller than most guys. He fights down there for it. And when he puts the ball back up, who hasn't seen Hansbrough finish on countless occasions with guys hanging all over him, and he takes it back up strong and fights off 3 or 4 guys and throws up some crazy shot that goes in. Look, he's power forward material. He's ready. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he'll be fine. That's my prediction. I know it's not a popular one, but I'm saying 6'9", 250, all 4 years of college experience at North Carolina. I mean, that's 4 years with a target on your back in college. That kind of experience is good for anybody. And Hansbrough's a worker, man. That's what sets him apart. And I don't understand why guys that have great success in college can't in the pros. I don't know. Why not? Why not? What about Tim Duncan? What about Magic Johnson, Larry Bird? What about... I mean, all these guys have had great college careers and then went on to the pros. Great pro careers. It's not like it can't happen. Mark says against inferior opponents, though, Eric. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, because it's college. But I'm saying you can't blame this guy because the people around him aren't as good as pros. I mean, he's playing with the competition that's being put in front of him. And he's still the hardest working guy on the court. So you put those skills, package him up with a guy that, you know, at 6'9", 250, he's a strong guy. It's not like he's lanky. It's not like he's going to... He's ready. I'm telling you, he's ready. And Mark, you'll see. You'll see, bro. You will. And we'll be talking. It's not like me and you aren't going to be talking. We'll be talking when that happens. Yeah, Elwood says, what about high school to college? Same thing. Yeah, there's always going to be that. And there will probably be a year or two of kind of a learning experience, kind of bump in the road, you know, where he's adjusting. But I think that he'll take to it a lot better than people think. I think that this kid is kind of like bearing the weight of past players that didn't have his work ethic. And we think, oh, listen, here's what I think more when I see a Tyler Hansbrough. I don't think of a guy like a Adam Morrison or something like that. I think of a guy like a Shane Battier. All right? And Shane Battier is a starter. He's not a star. He's a starter. He's not going to the Hall of Fame, but he's a starter. And he might work harder than anybody in the NBA, and that's the reason he is where he is. Right? I think that Hansbrough to Battier is a pretty good comparison, and the hatred factor is right up there too. A lot of people hated Battier, except for Dick Vitale. Whoa, Battier. All right, I'm not gonna get into that. So that's me. That's me on. Sorry, gotta wet the whistle. You know why they say wet the whistle? I'm just throwing this out there. A long time ago, and in bars or whatever you call them, they had little whistles built into their beer mugs, and when they needed another drink, they would blow on their whistle, wet their whistle. Learn something new every day. Okay, let's shift to the NFL. We'll do NFL. We'll talk a little bit about TO.